A grocery store sells steak for $6.10 per pound. What would be the cost of 2 3/5 pounds of steak? So it sells the steak for $6.10 per pound. That means $6.10 for each pound. What would be the cost of 2 3/5 pounds of steak? Okay. So if I know the cost per pound and it wants to know the cost of 2 3/5 pounds, I know I'm going to need to multiply. Okay. Okay, so we have a decimal. So $6.10 is a decimal, and then 2 3/5 is a fraction. I know I cannot multiply those two this way that they are. Okay, so if I'm looking for a price, I know I'm looking for a decimal. Okay, I could also check my answer choices to see how my answer will have to be. Okay, so I know I'm doing $6.10 times 2 3/5. I'm going to first convert my mixed number into a decimal. Okay, my whole number always stays the same. And now I need to convert my 3/5. I know I do that using TBO with top in, bottom out. So 3 divided by 5. 5 goes into 3 0 times. 0 times 5 is 0. 3 minus 0 is 3. Add a decimal, move it up. Add a 0, move it down. 5 goes into 30 6 times. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 minus 30 is 0. Okay, so I know 3/5 as a decimal is 6/10. So I'm just going to add that to my whole number. Now I have $6.10 or 6.10 times 2.6. Okay, when I multiply, if I am multiplying decimals, I always line it up against the imaginary brick wall. I do not line up my decimals. 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. Add a placeholder 0. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 6 is 12. Add that together. Okay. I have 2 decimal places on top, 1 on bottom. I add those together for a total of 3 decimal places. So I know I need to move my decimal in 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So my price for 2 3/5 pounds would be $15.86. So the answer is H.